Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell him my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as you can go leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Cartier glasses, I won't even Pikachu. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu.
What's up, Special K here, back with another YouTube video, and today's video is gonna be a story time. So grab your snacks, grab whatever you would like, because you can tell by the title like where this is going. It's just a disclaimer. It's like nothing bad or nothing throwing shots or anything, nothing like that. It's just how I met my dad. So before we get into that, make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button, and hit the notification bell to know when I post so you won't miss a thing. Can we talk about my curls real quick? I think y'all need a better look, cause girl, this is a wash and go. From when I cut my hair, it was so much shorter than this, but it has grown, okay? And I can actually like see my hair. Anyway, so let's get into the story. I'm not gonna make this like a sad story or like anything that's gonna be played like with sad music, but where can I start? So last year around this time, August, it's September, but August, last year I met my dad, and like it was the most heartbreaking thing for me. Like, not heartbreaking, but it was just like I was just so speechless that I actually like see him in front of me and all my other family, and I was just like, you know, kind of overwhelmed and shocked, like, wow, like this is really my dad. And if you see me and him, we really do look alike. Like, we look alike. I wish I had like footage of when we first met, but unfortunately I don't. But I do have pictures that I'll probably like put here and there along with my other family. Now my whole life I grew up without my biological dad, but I did have a father figure in my life for about a few years. I think like for 3 or 4 years, and like that was over, so it's just been me and my mom. So I didn't know about my biological dad until I was 9 years old. My mom was doing my hair and she was like,
I think you're old enough to know now.
I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like,
Tony is not your real dad.
Which is the guy that was been playing the father role since I was younger. And I was like, what? So like what was going through my head at that moment was, wow, like my real dad really left me, like really. And I just thought, like, you know, the stereotypical thing where just black dads just leave their kids and stuff like that. But it wasn't the case, as I found out later in life. From when my mom told me that, I was just, you know, having all these kind of stuff going through my head, saying like he didn't want me and stuff like that. But my mom told me stories about him that kind of made me understand like why she had to do what she had to do. It wasn't because she didn't want him to not be in my life, but it was just certain points in their like relationship where she just did not want him around us. So it was kind of understandable. She wasn't trying to keep him away from me like for long. Like, he could have still came and stuff, and like my family from that side could have called, she thought. So I mean, I didn't really care at that point anymore, because I'm like, well, I'm with my mom and everything is cool, so I'm straight. I don't need a dad. That's what I was thinking. So I'm gonna just fast forward to when I actually met him. So, well, first, I didn't meet him first. I met my grandma on his side first. So I met her at her job, and I had no clue she was working at I forgot what store it was, but I've always been in there, so I had no clue. I could have walked past her a whole bunch of times and not have a clue. But my grandma from my mom's side, she was talking to me. She was like,
well, you know, your grandmother on your dad's side works there. Do you want to meet her?
And I'm just like, why not? it's time to like, and I was 17 by this time. I was like, why not? Like, I've been trying to, now this is the thing, sorry for the whole like, sorry it's all over the place. I want to say around 16, I wanted to actually find out how my dad looks and what he's like and stuff like that. So I was just asking my mom for my 16th birthday, like, Mom, can I meet my dad? And she's like, yeah, okay. And like, I don't know what was going on with her trying to contact him or anything, but I don't think she did for real. But I just wanted to meet my dad for the first time because I didn't want to keep being mad at him for something that was understood for me at the time. So now back to when I was 17 and I was meeting my grandma. So when I met my grandma, she was in tears. Like, she was working, I think she was on duty, and like she just broke down. And when she saw me, and I broke down because I'm like, wow, like this is my grandmother. So she was just telling me how much I looked like her when she was younger and everything, and how I looked like my dad. And it was just like very heartwarming to me. So we left, and then later that day, I'm guessing she gave him my number. So the next day, a number pops up on my phone, and I can't remember what it said, but I kind of figured it was him. So I was kind of having a dumb moment because I'm like, is this my dad or is it not? Like, so I'm like, wow, like this could be my dad. So we was trying to plan on to like spend the day together and stuff like that. So we like picked a day to go to Golden Corral and like, you know, talk about things and have him catch up on my life and everything. So when that day came, we went to Golden Corral, and like basically half of the family was there to come see me because it was just like, wow, like I'm his firstborn, nobody really seen me, and they only been following my life on Facebook, on my mom's Facebook. So like they didn't watch me grow up, they only watched me grow up on Facebook. So we went to go to Corral and everything with my 2 other siblings. He has 2 other kids. One of them just turned 13 and the other one is 5 or 6. So they came, my auntie and uncles came, my cousins. So and we all look alike. I'm telling you, like, you cannot deny anybody. So the genes are really strong. Anyways, so we all talking and whatnot, and he's like, he wanted to go outside to like talk and whatever. So we was just talking about my mom and my life, and like he asked me if I had any questions to answer, for him to answer, and like I asked my questions, like I actually don't remember what they were, but it was just something I really wanted to know. So he explained them, and everything was just better because I just felt like, wow, you're here in front of me, and this is just the best day of my life. Normally, when you meet your dad that you haven't seen all your life, most people would be like mad and like cussing you out or just saying mean things when you don't know their side of the story. I only know my mom's side of the story. Me being, and I'm so much like him, I see it, like I'm very goofy, I'm very nice and polite, and if I see somebody that needs help, like I go and help them, like at least ask, like, oh my gosh, like, do you need help? Like, cause I mean, you can't just watch somebody struggle. Like that's not in my blood to not help you. Like, but I see where I get some of my characteristics from, and it's great because we basically the same person. I'm just a female version of him. So it was pretty cool to learn a lot about what I got from him and his side of the story. And after that, we talked a little bit more after we met, and it was an emotional train. Like, I didn't know what to feel. I didn't know if I was like either happy, sad, or overwhelmed. Like, those were the 3 emotions that were coming when I first laid eyes on him. And it was just so, I don't know how to explain it, because I never would have thought I would meet him at that point in my life. I thought it would be like till I was 30 that I would first meet him, but God allowed it to happen when I was 17 last year. So everything is cool. Just a couple of days ago, me and my other sister, I have another sister, she just turned 17, and like we all went out to eat, and I just met some more of my family, and it was just so crazy and so happy. Like, I kind of felt a little bit more comfortable around them, because when I'm around, you know, I get shy at the first thing, like when I'm first meeting you, but like if I'm around you more, of course I'll warm up to you. But since I don't see him like a lot, I'm slowly warming up to him. So but he knows that I have a side where I'm like real out there, because he watches my videos. And if you're seeing this right now, hi Dad. I'm just thankful that everything came into place when I met him, because I just felt like I needed to see him. So that when that was my time, it was just a wow moment. So yeah, that's the story of how I met my father. And if you like this story time, make sure you guys like this video, hit the subscribe button, and comment if I should do more story time, because honestly I have to think about what I have to tell, because my memory be gone sometimes. I was thinking about telling a story time, but I feel like that's irrelevant, and I feel like people gonna take it the wrong way, so I'm not even gonna tell you what I was gonna say anyways. But yeah, that's the story of how I met my dad, and I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully my hair dry by the morning, because it's still wet. I don't even know why I washed it at this time, because my hair takes forever to dry. Anyways, so again, this is Special K, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Hello. Hi, this is Kate from ProMedica Hospital.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
So your lab results came back today, and it said